I'm sorry, but that's pain.
I wasted it.
That is that is 2 maximum rolls. And we hadn't started.
You've
On the
wasted
plus
your
side,
match
Alari's
roll.
back. Oh, Delris is back on her feet. She never went down to death
Delris
saving throws,
was-
but she's back on her feet.
I mean, to be fair, Delris would probably take over anyway.
Alari?
Alari would,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just looking at the
'Cause-
map, trying to remember where peeps are. Because you all were quite spread out from each other.
Yeah.
Aside from this small little hovel down here. Like, Waffleberg went off on their own, Pinco tried to distract people and kind of did.
You are a failure. Not you. This Digimon.
Oh,
You are a failure. That's no way to speak to Pinco.
for a hot moment, I felt that.
That's no way to speak to the Poro that that's dying.
Mean.
I was speaking to this Digimon.
That was mean. Also, greetings everyone and welcome back to the Dark Tides of Runeterra. We got no Santa today, so Waffleberg's gonna probably be avoiding questions.
Waffleberg just avoids
What?
Waffleberg is here, but Waffleberg took a drug and it made his voice go different. Okay.
What?
The problem,
Waffleberg is busy.
the problem is, anytime I try and do Waffleberg's voice, it goes more into Pinky.
Waffleberg had a stroke.
Roll, Pinky.
Oh, I missed that. That was fun. Did I ever show? I'm sure I showed you some of that stuff, Rebecca.
You did. Oh, you showed me.
I'm sure.
Probably.
Rebecca, yeah. It's been ages. Anyway, last time, Delris pretty much wandered into Ragon's Reach to try and get herself an audience with Singed and was taken away. The party decided to try and sneak around with Pinko running distraction. The distraction worked for the most part until Mariah decided it was Shruti Bang Bang time. Meanwhile, Waffleberg deceived everyone by saying that he was a Zornite doctor and was here to make sure the prisoner, one beating up George here, didn't die. He convinced a couple of people to go off to the caravan to the left to try and get some tools. And then what has happened here? Who has drawn lots of light blue lines?
I noticed a picture while I was listening to you.
And yes, fight broke out. Everyone started getting kind of beaten up, especially some of the guards. Pinko went down. Sans dino.
Well,
and,
it's facing more this way than it is head on.
and Waffleberg got everyone to retreat by revealing to them that he was a chem baron. Although the party doesn't really know too much about that because Pinko's down, and anyone else would have just heard through their comm devices, well, the enemy's comm devices, to back off because there was a chem baron among them, and that they couldn't afford the chem baron to die.
Or, it's just like the sending stones. Everyone's got stuck to their ears.
That is true. So, if I recall right, we left it off last time where it would be Potoo's turn. Because technically, until Pinko gets up, we have to remain in turn order.
Ah.
Okay. I rolled to loot the body. What do you want me to roll?
You're rolling to loot a body. Okay. First of all, given I deleted some of the tokens, roll me
I know that there's one in this building.
First things first. Oh yes, no, I remember which guy was in there exactly. He was one of the basic thugs. 1d12.
Just 1d12.
A 1d12.
9.
A 9 is a vial of acid.
Hmm.
Basically, if you throw it at someone and it breaks, the target will take 2d6 acid damage.
Yay! More stuff to throw at people. Carefully puts in bag.
So you'll be down there since you looted him.
Yep.
Which is 25 of your movement.
Just squeezing back through the crack that I came from.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, hang on.
I can roll an acrobatics if you like.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to be 30.
$16.
Yeah, you managed to get through, so that's 25. Looting the body is an action, though. So, that is your
Huh.
turn. Kuiper! I see that you politely waited for the last time to finish before rushing to Pinco to check upon them. You 4-4 break.
Yep. I can get. How far can I get? Yeah.
I mean, if your movement's normally 30, then with a dash, you'd be able to get, like, here.
True. I was just having a quick look through spells. Nope,
Okay.
just gonna make a mad dash.
Mad lad dash.
Eh.
Okay. Pinco, I need a death save.
No.
That is
No.
one fail. Mariah,
Yes.
what are you doing?
There was a lot of bodies near me, right?
If I recall right, there were some around here on the corner.
I'll go over there and loot one of them.
Okay, 1d12. Actually, no, wait. If I recall right, there was a couple of bodies here, so odds or evens.
Even.
This is one of the camp thugs. So roll 2d12. Because he'll have 2 items on him. A 5 and a 4. You get some fingerless gloves. And a rusted scimitar.
Ooh, my favorite. She'll wear the gloves.
Yep. Waffleberg is going to
No one knows.
head on over and just see to George. Make sure George
That's
is
fair.
fine after our little metal buddy there tried to fit him through a hall.
And then got tug of ward.
Yep. Potoo,
Yes.
your turn.
Okay.
Oh, that's painful. I just
It's an
saw
action to use an item, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oof.
that's why that was painful.
I have funds.
Suppose I can step outside and then make my way over to Pinco.
Okay.
I'm going to fly though, so I'll
Okay,
be able to
so
fly.
you won't need to worry about terrain or having to go around houses.
Right about. Because I used 5
Yep.
to get out
Are
of the
you?
building.
And remember, it's if you want to dash, it's an action, which is basically another move.
So I can move another 50 feet while flying as a dash.
Yep.
Cool. That'll land me right about here.
It's a shame that counts as an action, otherwise you could have picked up Kuiper on the way and just dropped him off. There got you closer. Heal.
Oh.
Kuiper,
Yes.
your turn.
I don't want to do it. Going to move here. And just gonna get out a potion.
Yeah, it's free action to take out a
That's
potion,
me.
but it's an action to give. So, I want to say something, but I don't want to jinx it. So instead of just gonna say a death save, please. Okay, that's fine. That is fine.
Oh, it's better.
It's
It's
two
better than what
fails,
I
but
expected.
yeah, it's two fails, but it's not a nat one, which would have given you two fails automatically and mean you would be dead. So I'm pretty sure, unless Mariah's going to loot another body.
I had a flashback
Is that
just
a
then.
hint?
I mean, it's up to you. You're seeing everyone rush over to a dying Pinco.
Guess I have to. Bye, bodies.
The bodies wave back.
Oh dear.
So if you're dashing, you can get to right next to where Potoo is. Waffleberg is going to stay with them. Just start to stabilize our buddy up there. Potoo,
Mm.
it's your turn. You can pass if you
Oh,
want
let
to,
me-
just to get it to the healies. Or you can.
Do I even have healy?
Kuiper runs all this way in a mad dash. No, don't die, don't die. Potoo just flies over. Drink.
Oh yes, I do have 2 potions.
Lovely.
Right down into the mouth of the Poro. 1 potion, and then
Okay, so
normal
that
potion.
is 2d4 plus 2.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Roll 2d4 plus 2, Raka, and that is how much Pinco heals.
Okay.
6, and you're back on your feet.
Well, it's 8, but
8.
Yeah, 8. 8, and you're back on your little feet. You get up just from having the absolute life kicked out of you, just to see Kuiper and Potoo looking down at you.
And Mariah by a doorway.
Yeah, probably just an
Oh,
instant
little
calls
one,
of
you
Mariah
are
being
good.
like, I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming.
Kuiper is going to get out the cinnamon bun that Pinko gave him earlier. And pretty much just fill it up with this potion, give it back to him.
Pinco takes the cinnamon bun and inhales it.
Another 2d4 plus 2. Another heal.
And then nuzzles 2d4 plus, so 79.
Yep.
And then
And
nuzzles
then,
for 2d4
and then
plus 2 minutes.
nuzzles. yeah, exactly.
And nuzzles the heal. So yes, now we can move L to turn order because
Like,
Pinko is back up.
I didn't think it would happen that fast, so I'm like literally stuffing my mouth, like my face with a muffin, and you're like, roll 2d4 plus 2, and I'm like, what?
I mean, it does have healing potion in it, so it does heal. So yes, Pinko is back on the feet.
You are one deadly Poro.
Well,
But
I think I actually have something
No.
for myself, don't I? Maybe, possibly. I thought I did. I don't. Damn.
now that that's out of the way, I was just gonna walk away to where Waffleberg would be.
Aye.
And literally just burst through this door.
You just burst through. He's tending to George. He's kind of got on a makeshift bed sorted out just to rest him on.
He just bursts through like, we need to have a serious talk. Just points to one of the dead chem thugs. You smoke that stuff!
He just looks at you. It's like when he says serious talk, like he's expecting something grim. But it's like, you smell that stuff? He just looks down at it. No, that is less refined work. Waffleberg is only on the finest.
Holds a finger up. Okay. How is George?
He will recover with time. We just need to let him rest here for a bit. Don't want to move him too much. He's kind of been stretched and poked
Hey.
and tenderized.
What? Oh.
He mainly went for the kidneys.
Hey. Okay, we should go check on. I'm presuming it was Delris that let us out.
Indeed, it was. So
We should check on Delris' side.
this is where I'm going to give you all 2 options. You can either head straight up to the cave entrance now to try and help Delris, or you can try and have a small rest to get some HP back.
It would be smart to rest.
It
Going
would be.
straight in with low health would be a very bad thing.
Aloha Akbar. No, I'm just kidding.
Just
There
grab
goes the
Pinco by
there's the demonetization.
It's fine, they said Halloumi Akbar.
I want that.
You want Halloumi Akbar?
What is it, just explosive cheese?
Yes.
No! That
not-
was a gold for.
I'm not gonna lie, that does sound good.
That really sounds good. I
Explosive
want
cheese!
explosive cheese
Yeah.
right now.
You just, I imagine just like a tiny baby bell you put in your mouth, it just erupts with flavour. Just like a gusher.
Your head explodes and you
It
just
just
hear
erupts
from the
into
neck hole.
melted
That was
cheese."
delicious. Anyway,
So, yes, if you're resting, you can use your HP dice to get some heals.
Yeah.
And while you are all healing and having a small
Kuiper's
rest,
lighting this fire.
okay. So while you're all resting up and having a short rest, I will
Yes.
take us over to this map.
To regain. Wait, no.
Delris, I'm
Yeah.
gonna want you to place you right here.
Delris or Alari?
Whichever one was in charge at the time.
It was Delris.
So down here.
I'm trying. Roll 20 does not like me doing stuff.
He would have guided you up here like one of the guys.
Oh, delicious.
And as you come across this, oh, what the hell's that? Oh, it's McAfee again. As you led towards the cave entrance, you see quite a few of the. You see a couple of the folks and a couple of the kin folks there just waiting around, just scouring the area. One of them's probably just kicking the snow around, just looking for anything hidden. Just like, I'm bored. And beyond them, you do see Singed. And he is holding something by the ponytail. And the folk next to you just calls out, "Hey boss, got someone here to see yet?" Uh, if it's the other if it's our Ken Baron friend, tell him to just load it in and then just drive it on over. No, to talk to you in person. Oh, he's brought it already. That's it. And he'll turn around and just see you. Oh, not what I was expecting, but I'll take it.
Hey there, ugly.
Hey there, failure. We're out the side of Kotzi. So, you return back here to probably where it all started.
More than likely.
And you wanted words.
Oh yeah, definitely. I wanted words with you specifically.
Words aren't typically your expertise. That's more the
No.
other one that I wanted.
Yeah, I understand that you wanted Alari, but you see, if she came out right now, she'd probably just try to kill you.
That's why you're both failures. I wanted her for her words, and yet she wants to do actions. Wanted you for your actions, yet you want words.
I'd say being versatile is anything but failure.
Versatility doesn't get you anywhere when you're two minds.
It gets me somewhere when I'm me, and I know exactly what I'm capable of.
Do you, though?
Yeah, pretty damn sure.
And
I may not be as smart as Alari, but I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing.
then if you're aware of what you're capable of and of the situation, then you'll know what that is capable of back there.
Yeah,
Then you know why I'm here.
I do.
Why don't you
But
confide in me then?
you're here to try and turn the Yetis into a subservient, fiery pet.
Not so much a pet. A pet is something you look after and take care of and feed every day. More a weapon that can be aimed at the right places.
Well, you see, that's not exactly how it works, is it?
Is it not?
Yetis are pretty damn smart. You'd have the same problem as you did with me and my sister.
See, this is where you're wrong, though.
Is it?
Indeed. The only reason you all kept your sanity when you were exposed to it is because you were in the womb. Exposure to it directly. Well, hypothesis is you'll lose your mind. And
That's the
those without a
hypothesis.
mind can be controlled easier. I mean, look at these lugheads. These two just kind of just look to him. It's like, yeah, he's got a point.
So, can I tell you something?
Sure.
It's been a long time since we've met last.
hmm
And I've been through a lot more. And I'm pretty good at doing my thing now.
Your thing.
Oh, yeah, my thing. You know, the exact thing you wanted my body for.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah, hitting things. And, well, I'll let you know that we didn't come here without backup.
Roll me a perception. I'll give you that. That's just about enough. As soon as you say we didn't come here without backup, you just hear a gunfire go off behind you, and just chaos starts erupting in the village behind you.
Well, that happened quicker than expected.
Almost as if on cue.
Yeah, they're not exactly subtle. But yeah. Anyway. Oh, someone has some very strong words for you. I'll talk to you in a bit.
So that's a strong words for you. I'll talk to you in a bit. Rolls to switch, fails. Communication difficulties. Please hold.
Fails.
Yep,
Actually does fail.
fails in the good way.
Donk.
Oh god, the layering.
It's like,
Hello again.
And you are.
Yes, here I am. You've got something that doesn't belong to you.
To be fair, I have a lot of things that didn't belong to me until I took it. I believe the term is possession is 9 tenths of the law, but ever since when did people like us obey the laws?
Never been partial to them for myself, but you know what? I think my sister quite understated when she said we didn't bring back up, well, that we brought back up. You see, we had a little word with the, what are they, the Winter's Claw,
Oh yes, those savages.
the peoples whose land you're trespassing on. And they'll be
Their
here too,
land. Uh, that's funny.
coming to kick your scrawny little ass.
And who said that it was their land? Them?
Yes, to be fair, yes. They are quite egotistical, but as long as they believe something belongs to them, they'll fight for it.
And they'll die for it all the same.
True, true. But even you don't have enough men to take down a whole army.
Who says I need men?
Well, I doubt you'd have much else at your disposal at the moment.
How
Not to
conf-
mention,
How confident are you with that statement?
I'm confident enough that you're close enough to me for this. I am going to cast suggestion on
Okay.
Singed. You will let the child go.
Can you post suggestion up for me? Let me see. Uh-huh. Ah, okay. Okay. Let me just check
Mhm.
something quick. Glorious. So, you say that. You suggest to him to release the baby.
Mhm.
He looks to you and just smirks slightly. Release the baby. Right. I'll do just that then. Walks over to the cave entrance.
The moment he starts walking towards the entrance of the cave, I'm going to thunder step
From the step,
right up to him.
moves in your way as soon as you try.
They can't stop me.
Oh, it's a teleport! They see you start to walk. He moves to block, and then you just kind of.
And
And he's like,
if they were right near me, if they were like right near me when that happened,
yeah, what did he need to make?
they make a Constitution saving throw or take 3d10 thunder damage on a
Okay.
failed save.
So 5 foot, 5 foot. So it would be them
What?
two and
Not
this
within 10 foot.
within 10 foot. Oh yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because wait, why 10 foot?
So it says there. And each creature within 10 foot of the space you left. So if I
Oh
walk
yeah,
here,
yeah. No, I was reading the wrong thing. There, I was reading the you could also teleport one willing creature. Oh, they go. Oh, that's 5 foot. Yeah, no, it's 10 foot. So that is
yeah,
pretty
so that's
much everyone.
all of them.
Let's see that, and let me get some con saves going. No, that's the wrong person for con saves. 1d20 plus that. For the two big guys, fail and a pass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing them left to right, by the way, just so you know
Okay.
which is which. And they've all got that, so they fail, and they fail because it's a DC 16.
Yep.
So he's the only person to pass.
Okay. Anyone who failed takes 17 damage. Anyone who passed takes half that much.
Okay.
I'll literally be thunder stepping like right up to him. And I'll grab hold of Umpa's arm.
Hang on a sec first.
Okay,
Just having to change health on some peeps.
that's
So,
fine.
17 damage was it?
Yep.
Okay. And halved from pass.
Yep.
So 17 halved.
Also, that would have been heard within 300.
17 halved.
So everyone outside, you hear a massive thunderous boom come from the cave.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I would have said by this point this would have been happening while you were doing your rests. 17 halved. Take it down to 16 and I can always round it up afterwards. 8, 9. So, sorry, my maths were...
It's okay, don't worry about it.
So yes, they all just kind of stagger as that happens. As soon as you reach over to try and get Oompa, Singed will pull a device off his belt and just wave it. I'd back off if I were you, or I'll do to this place like I did to Ionia.
You'd only blown it down on yourself, Singed.
Who says I was talking about this cave?
I don't think even yours. If you think you can destroy this place with that trinket, I think you're more delusional than you.
You think this trinket is the bomb? No, 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 no.
I
This is
think
the...
my only concern is the child. I couldn't give a rat's ass about this.
Then perhaps you should have studied this place more.
Well, I probably would have known more about it. No, you didn't steal my fucking memories!
And yet you still came back.
Yes.
I would say at this point, have you all rolled your HP dice, by the way, to heal up?
Only just.
No.
Roll your HP dice to heal up because you'll be coming in now. By Delris, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, quickly, can I make a potion?
If you don't
Yep,
give me
I can
the
do that.
child, I'll take her from you. And you
And
won't
if
like
you
how.
and if you don't leave,
Ugh.
if you don't have your friends leave, surrender yourself to me, I will activate the explosives, and they'll go free.
I don't think. Well, I'm pretty sure you overestimate what I know or really care about this place.
Who said the explosions would only affect this place?
You overestimate exactly how much I care about this dog shit world we live in.
And that's why I wanted you in charge.
Hmm.
Mariah, do you need help with rolling your HP dice?
Oh,
Actually, first things
I
first,
can do it.
First things first, I was checking just to see if you're even injured. You are slightly injured, but that's about it. So yeah, just roll a d10
Plus con.
plus con. So yeah, that was still only one. So you need to roll one more, at least. There you go. Now you're back up. So yes, it will be at this point where everyone arrives at the bottom. Okay, so Potoo needs to be dragged on.
Singed, let's face the facts here.
There we go.
You blow up this cave, you get nothing. You blow up the ruin, you get nothing. You release whatever you're planning to release. You get nothing in return.
I get satisfaction.
Since when is that enough for you?
Oh, if you wanted to try
Completely
stealth
forgot.
your ways up there, then you can try and roll stealth.
Would very much love to. I don't want
Yes, please.
Yep. Pinco passes a stealth. Yeah, if you...
I gotta.
I'll roll perception from after people have rolled their stealths. If you pass your stealth, place yourselves in the trees.
to.
Oh my! So yeah, Potoo, unless any of them roll in that 20. Actually, even if they roll in that 20, they can't beat you. So let's roll
You
some
see me
perception.
Oh dear.
We're being stealthy again. Brian just goes in. Which one of you can I shoot?
Yep, yep. None of the basic folks spot anyone.
Uh-oh.
Oddly enough, they don't even spot Mariah. How about the
Oh,
big guys?
God.
The big guys spot Mariah,
Oh.
and one of them even spots you, Kuiper.
Oh.
Pinco pushes Kuiper out of the bush.
Satisfaction alone was never
Get
enough
out
for
of my
you.
bush.
Boss, the company's arrived.
Yes, yes, we're having a conversation.
Satisfaction and test results. All it means is another scenario to jot down, another scenario to see what happens. If we fail, we
Surely,
fail.
though, if surely though, if this experiment does fail and you do release whatever you're planning to release, that would impede your work for the future, no?
And that's the thing. That's the thing. I've learned that when it comes to wars, people always
Boy.
return to me for my services.
Oh yes, you'd be getting
Oh.
plenty of money. Don't get me wrong, but
It's
your
not.
own personal projects,
It's not about the money.
your pursuit.
Yes, it's not about the money for me. It means
Well,
that I
I
get even more
understand.
leeway to do my tests.
Well, you see, this is where we're going to have to disagree. I think you'll be too busy making things for everyone else. You won't have time for yourself if the entire world's in danger.
That's what they said about Ionia as well. And look how that went.
Well, Ione is not the entire world singed.
Nobody move.
Everywhere is in threat.
Pick on nobody move.
Everywhere is in
Everybody
threat.
just stand
Everything
very
changes.
still.
Okay, we're about to see you casting that. So it would be hitting
Delris
this
is giving
person.
this epic speech, and Singe hasn't noticed any of us yet. So it's just gonna be her giving this epic speech in a badass cloud of
Yep.
daggers, shredding
So
his minions
it's
apart.
5 foot, so we're about to
Oh,
see.
it is 5
Yeah.
foot. Oh, yep, it is. So
It'd be just these three. So they need to make a dex save, was it? Or a con save?
Dex.
Okay. Flat D20 for basic guy. And that is a nat 20. He's taking no damage. And these guys get +1. A fail and a fail. They'll be taking 18 damage each. And they are still up. All of them are still up. And after that happened, it's like, alright, they're attacking us!
Lee?
Yeah.
As this is happening, could I try to grab Oompa and the device in my hand?
I'm going to roll something first. And we'll see how that goes. I would say this actually would be, given that, would be that. That is a fail as Umpa tries to bite Singe's hand and fails. So You're unfortunately going to have to choose between them. Do you want Umpa or the device?
No, I mean, am I able to just get my hands on them?
Get your hands on them.
Yeah, like, am I able to just grab them, not yank them out of his hand, but just grab hold of them?
Given that Umpa's being held by her ponytail, you'd be grabbing her by the ponytail as well.
I mean, couldn't I just grab her like her little foot or something?
You could do.
Like,
Uh,
her arm or her foot, like,
make
if she's
me
dangling there by the ponytail, like.
make me a. You're not trying to be sneaky about this, are you? Just be upfront.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah.
lunging forward to grab them.
So this is not a stealth sleight of hand. This will be a dex check.
A dex check. Okay.
So
No!
13. Okay. So you race forward to try and grab. He is going to. Let me see. Okay. He is going to see if he notices this. To see if he can react in time, given he was distracted by quite literally the small cloud of daggers appearing around some guys. He did not notice.
Okay, so now that he's done that, I'm just gonna go, bye! And then thunder step back with the baby and the device.
Let me scroll back up to see the rules for this. Yep. One willing creature of your size or smaller who is carrying gear up to carrying capacity. How would this work if someone else is holding the stuff?
They're not willing, so they wouldn't come with. They're not the creature I'm touching.
That is true.
I'm teleporting what I'm holding.
Yep.
Which means Umpa, who wants to come with me, and the device, which doesn't have a will. So
Well, you say that.
the device isn't sentiently.
That's not the device.
And Singed can't say no either because there's no resistance for
It's
this.
not singed. Umpa is a baby that was in a blind panic. Umpa had Umpa roll to see if she noticed it was you and noticed to see what you were trying to do. And given the 18, she has.
Oh, good. I'll keep you safe.
Yep.
So I now have the device in hand. I'm teleporting all the way back here to the very
Preferably.
entrance.
Still hold.
More towards this end, to be honest.
I imagine you just like holding Umpa by the arm like a mother just dragging a child away.
Yeah, and I've just got the device in the other hand, like.
Yep. And he will let out a chuckle.
It's like, and he also needs to make a con save, by the way.
He does indeed. Even with the +5, he fails. Oof. How much damage is he taking?
20. He's taking
Okay.
20.
Okay. That's fine.
Damn it.
Oh, Pinco. I'm going to say everyone out there was distracted aside from this guy who would pursue you and singed himself.
Just there, like, it's alright, little one, you're safe now.
Yep. And yep, they both see you. Unfortunately, given you are quite literally a tiny Poro with a hat, and they didn't see you do the cloud of daggers, they're gonna have to roll again to insight your shit. The Thug, not really too much of an idea. Singed, however, yeah, no, he looks over, sees the hat, sees just the magical energy. It's just like, you stop where you are.
Point. Wait, me?
Yes.
No, the Poro literally points to himself like, me?
Yes, you.
Looks around. Points itself again.
Hmm.
He's gonna walk over and he's gonna grapple you.
That's okay. I think I can do this right now. Am I able to? Did it work?
I mean, unless you roll below a 5 on an acrobatics or athletics, I think you're getting out the way of this.
Oh,
Yeah, no, you just nimbly dodge out the way. He goes, slippery little bastard.
Hmm.
I'm,
Still, no matter.
he sneezes. Yup, he's straight up, Pinko straight up sneeze. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oof.
You're trying to poison me? Oh,
Fine.
you may want to look behind you for the fireworks.
Oh.
Pinko.
Pinko's just trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, if you're going to be unloading that many spells, it will become initiative time.
That is the correct answer, thank you.
You may want to look behind you
Alright.
for the fireworks show, though.
Considering I got a nat 20, what is the odds of me launching into the air without?
With the nat 20, if you're going to launch in the air, I will give you another stealth roll with advantage.
Okay.
Alari,
Hmm.
the
That is a
device begins
20.
rapidly beeping in your hand.
I'm gonna put the baby down and cast blink.
Do I notice the device?
I'm now in the ethereal plane with a blinking device.
Oh no, it's
You
too
heard a
late.
little bit of a blinking, and then you just saw the baby get dropped, and Alari just... boop.
Can I just drop this thing in the ethereal plane?
I'm going to say, unfortunately, no, because it's going to blow up now.
Okay, well I am ethereal.
And so is it.
That's true.
It is in the same plane as you.
That's true. Okay, do your worst.
Okay.
No one can see or hear this. You just saw Alari disappear.
16 damage.
I'm alive still.
He's just like, she blinks. Singe is just there, tapping his foot. Oh yeah, I need to make a perception to see if I can spot a incoming Potoo, apparently.
Blinks back in.
Your hair just
He does not.
Just like in front of the child now, like.
You really need to learn to be more cautious there. Of course, if I've got something set up, I'm not going to be exposing it in front of you all, now am I?
Picks up child, blinks again. I'm not joking. This petal will continue blinking me in and out for a minute.
Everyone is just...
Only if you roll higher than 11 each turn,
That's true.
which means technically you should have rolled for the first one.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Just roll me a couple of them. Let's see.
Okay, so it's D20. Why was I rolling as Delris?
I don't know.
Doesn't matter anyway.
It doesn't. Did you need to roll over or under?
Above 10.
Over.
Oh. Oh.
If
That's
I
why I was
didn't
asking,
blink, if I didn't,
do I see the device?
You know what? Given that it happened before we realized that, I'll allow your first blink.
okay, I don't get to blink away again.
Fair
Then.
play.
I'm just like, just say like. mm.
That'll be A, down on me, and B, because I don't feel like killing the baby.
Don't
To be
hurt
fair,
the
if I didn't blink out, I would have literally just ran over here.
Oh no, that quite literally would have been.
Also, you can keep rolling until even if one fails, you can still keep rolling every turn.
Yeah.
I know,
Uh,
but the two failed.
it is going to be here though, where I'm going to say, Sage just looks at his men. Just deal with them. I've had enough of this farce.
Hey!
So, I'm not sure if you've seen what I DM'd you, but,
Oh yeah, I
I
didn't see
wanna-
that yet. Hang on.
yeah.
Ooh, that is a good question, because I forgot you had those things. 30 foot.
30 foot.
These things are quite combustible.
Ah. Darn it, 2 of you are in the way.
Two of me.
Don't worry,
Oh.
don't worry about me.
I am resistant to fire if it's fire.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to worry about that then. I am going to be out of the range for when it hits, but I'm dropping this right on top of Singed while he's distracted.
Okay. So you drop the firebomb?
Yes.
Well, the firebomb tank.
Yes.
He is going to legendary action.
Legendary action. What? Which one?
He's catching it and tossing it straight back.
Is this a specified legendary action?
No, it's what I've made for him.
Has he
Because
has he
Singed is
noticed
complete.
me?
I have homebrewed Singe's stats, so I've had to homebrew him.
Has he
Brilliant.
noticed me? Because
Yeah, he
He
didn't
didn't
know where
notice you.
Potoo was.
He didn't notice you, but I think he'll have noticed a giant tank coming his way.
Well, if he didn't notice Potoo, then he wouldn't have known to look up to see it was there until it was on him. So I'd at least have him roll a perception check.
Let me see. Yeah, no, you're right, I did. Yeah. And...
Nope.
Well, first things first, I'm going to need you to make a sleight of hand with that tank. Because
Sleight of
otherwise,
hand.
it is a giant, big, heavy tank coming down. If you didn't see it by looking up, you probably would see the shadow coming over him.
That's another 23.
Okay, that's fair.
Can I also make a perception?
You wouldn't be able to see it either.
No.
Given that 23.
That's fair.
Oddly enough, all them lot would have to make one as well. So, also, Delris would make one as well.
Yeah, it would be kind of nice if they could
Yeah.
dodge.
Delris, you can make a Alari, sorry, you can make a perception.
Okay.
Ooh,
You said it
so
was
close.
23?
23.
Nope,
Nope.
Alari don't see it. Doesn't 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 see it. Fun times. Wait.
Oh,
Well, you just said fun times.
It's a disco bomb, lads.
Oh, okay.
It just blows up with party time fever.
I don't like the sound of that. That was a sigh of oh god.
Mariah and
sorry.
Pinco.
I was on Wombo.
Mariah and Pinco, make perceptions.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus
What's
Christ.
happening?
I know I know I encouraged this, but oh,
Nope. Pinco? Raka?
Mariah and Pinco are out of range of the 30-foot.
yeah, but I would like a warning from them if possible. We have one
Sure,
roll
sure.
left.
You forgot
That
to
would be
take
nice.
into one thing there, though. So
Are you saying that this right here isn't a path? This right here isn't a pathway going inward?
it's going into the cave, yes, but flames go around corners.
Oh yeah.
Explosions
Uh-huh.
go around corners and rock things. And yeah, as you drop that thing, do I
Pinko.
make you suffer the consequences for this, or do I let you make an intelligence check?
I've already dropped it, but I could make an intelligence check if you like.
Mid-fall, just like, shit.
Pretty much, which means you'd have to try and
Just-
grab it again, but
Flying freaking dash action down and then back up.
make me an
Let's do
intelligence check,
this.
sure. Otherwise, I fear party wipe may happen.
18?
Yeah, no, that could cause a chain reaction with the world rune and blow this whole place up.
Let it happen.
Let it happen. I want Tuesdays off.
Oh,
No! But I want it to happen.
Oh,
I wonder, is it possible if I've already... Do I need to roll something to see if I can catch this?
dex check.
Dex check. Natural 20.
So you just drop it. You're there smiling. And then you just like, your eyes just start going wide, the smile fades. You just quickly drop down and grab it. And with the nat 20, I'm going to say you luckily managed to grab it without Singe noticing.
Can we see if the others notice? Without
With the nat 20,
control.
considering
sure.
these guys are actually facing me.
Yeah, I'll
and
let you
Singe
all
can
roll
maybe-
as well. And let's see what happens.
What? Perception?
Yeah, perception. To see if you're all spotted Potoo quickly corrected their mistake. Given I don't really know what the DC would be for this, for spotting it, Potoo, roll me a d20, just a flat d20.
Flat D20.
Oops, I didn't actually
a-
mean to click that.
Alari shoots the Alari shoots the tank with fireballs. No, I want to go.
I didn't mean to click that.
13.
Everyone but oh, only Alari spots it. Only Alari spots the mistake.
Dude, just looking at Alari like
So they're like,
strategic retreat. I want to drop this.
It is at this point where I'm going to ask peeps for initiatives, though.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, we've been milking this way too much.
Pretty much. So Mariah got a 22. Kuiper got a 7. A Potoo got a nat 20. What is it with you and all the nat 20s?
I don't know. I really don't. I've gotten like 5 so far, and that was
Waffle,
with me testing it.
Waffleberg stayed
I'll,
behind. There are 2 Mariahs on the turn order, 2 Kuipers on the turn order. Oh, I know why there's 2
You deleted the
which
wrong Mariah.
I did. Add turn. 22. That's fine for you. If I recall right, I haven't even added the right Potoo onto there, so. Add turn. Delete that. Give this Potoo a 30. Get rid of old Pinco, add new Pinco. And Pinco got a 14. These guys are going to need a turn. These guys are going to need a turn. And Singed is going to need a turn. And last but not least, Baby needs a turn. Baby's going to go ham on them. Flat D20 thugs. They got a 12. Chem boys get +1. And last but not least, 8, 18, Umper. Free. Baby goes last. That is Umper's stats added today, so I know what to do for those. Okay, descending order, and let's see who goes first. Potoo.
Potoo's still technically holding the freaking firebomb with his feet, so he's just going to
somewhere else you
hover
could
where
drop it.
nobody can see him.
I was gonna say, you could drop it not in the entryway.
Yes, I could move not into the entryway, but at the same time, they haven't noticed me yet. And I'm not sure how easy it would be for me to just fly over this guy without him noticing. So, maybe just fly a little bit higher. How are we in the cave yet, or is this like
It's
outside?
just on the outside.
Okay, so I'm just going to fly just a bit higher because, yeah, about 50 feet more. And I'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay. Mariah.
I'm going to shoot.
Who are you shooting? Okay, big guy. Make your 2 attacks. 14. I am doing meet and beat on this one, so the 14 hits, but the 10 doesn't. 14 damage, of course. He is still up and looking very angry at you shooting him.
I look very angry to begin with.
That is true. It is Singed's turn. Singed is going to because he sees him.
Does he?
Yeah. Remember he passed the perception, there's his back.
Okay. I don't even remember him making one. Shit. Also, I'm not in space.
What?
And also, I'm not in space.
Yeah, you're inside over there going, why is it not lighting up? He's going to run over to you. And he is going to... He's going to... First things first, he's going to try and make an attack on... Wait, hang on. Let me just see something first. Okay, and okay. Okay, I was just looking at these things just to make sure of how I've done it. He's going to miss with his first attack.
Roll again. Just to see if you get to that one.
He didn't. His
Damn it.
second attack. Did that!
You wasted his dice luck.
You jinxed him.
So yeah, get an attack of opportunity on him. 18 will hit.
Stabby, stabby, stab. Terrible, but
Stop.
Stab him in the foot. And unfortunately, as we always do with the nat ones, that ends his turn.
Uh-huh.
you
Unfortunately
do
for
that
you,
roll.
fortunately for us.
Pinco. Pinco is sliding up to the baby.
Yeah, that's gonna be it for my turn.
Okay.
Just waddles over, it's like hides behind child.
Alari, your turn.
Cool. So I have used all my level 3 spells, just to point that out. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do Flame Bolt, Firebolt.
I'm going to do Firebolt on the canister.
I'm gonna do Firebolt on Singed.
Don't even need a hit.
It's going to be cold damage though.
Okay. Yep.
And I'm going to make sure to put myself between Baba, the baby, and the Singed.
Okay. That is his turn. No, that's your turn.
Uh-huh.
Funk's turn. This boy going down here.
Oh, I should have activated my Mantle of Flame.
This
No.
boy going down here.
Or
Tiger's
tactics.
getting boxed in.
This boy going. Oh god, you're not in the box as well. Wait, are you? No, you weren't in the box.
No, I wasn't. Because I was trying to protect Bibbit.
I mean,
Baba.
she's a tiny creature. You can go in the same space as her.
Protecting the Baba.
Which means that
No one
technically
touches the baby.
they can't touch the baby unless they get you first. So
We'll
he's
never
going
touch the baby!
Don't touch the baby. You're touching,
Just imagine Alari's hair just starts poofing up.
you're touching a child.
You're touching child!
Uh,
I don't have a quarterstaff anymore. But I technically have the stick.
Yellow.
a 15 and a... Oh, yellow.
Hi, Zach.
There's that.
22 hits.
Okay. Taking it 15 doesn't.
Actually, no, 22 hit either.
Shield.
Yeah, doing shield.
Alright.
18, 19, 20, 22. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Unless you're doing meet and beat.
I am doing meet and beat.
Oh.
Oh no.
I
That's
won't
why
cast
Mariah's
shield.
shot hit earlier.
Then I'm not casting shield, I'll just take this at 22.
Alright.
15 misses normally anyway.
Yeah. This is... Luckily, these guys don't do too much damage. The danger isn't in the damage they deal. As they found out last week, the danger is they have pack tactics,
Yeah.
which means Mariah. The first hit is a nat one. Oh no, wait, advantage. So with first hit will miss. Second hit, 18.
That will hit.
Wait, why did he act twice? Why did he attack twice?
To get 2 attacks
Oh.
and give her pack tactics. having to roll twice for each of those attacks because it's advantage. 6 damage, Mariah, as he just kind of clubs you with the hammer. Kuiper, these guys will be getting advantage anyway, even if they didn't have back tactics, because they're flanking now.
Yep, and they negate.
Yep, so it's just a flat
Sorry,
roll.
yeah, the advantage is negated.
Yep, so
Let me
it's
English.
Yep, so it's just a flat roll for them. So, a 19 and a 21.
Ow. I'm going to shield.
Okay.
The 21 will still hit, I believe.
8 damage.
Ow!
As he just gives you a fine slap with the hammer. Fog's turn. Yeah, this one automatically knows where it's going because Mariah shot him. So he's going down there. This one's going to go over here. Because, you know, none of them can reach Potoo. I need to make aerial enemies.
Nobody's noticed the two yet except for Alari.
What are these guys hitting on? Let me just remind myself. Same thing, so these guys also have pack tactics. So the first attack is going to be on Alari. 18.
Shield.
Okay. The second attack's on Pinco. That's 20. Here we go again.
Lord Pinco! You absolute crit magnet.
It's because I have a lot of powerful spells.
6 damage to Pinco. And on Mariah, give him pack tactics. 11 will miss you. 20 will hit you. Mariah
Yeah.
takes 6 damage. Sure, also punched in the face. Pinco, it is your turn.
Good. Good.
Is it?
Is it? No, it's not.
It is my turn.
Hey, what did Pinco roll for initiative?
14.
Yeah, I'm like way down here.
You may have 2 Pincos.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because Pinco did move, so yes, I do have 2 Pincos, sorry.
Kuiper paces up and down. 485.
Yeah, it's Kuiper.
How long does shield last?
I'm till the end of your till the end of your turn.
Until the start of your next turn. Oof.
Oh,
Sad.
and
I was
yeah,
gonna
it's
do that.
gone.
I just love the fact that Singed has a grudge against Alari. First person moves in combat with Kuiper. The person he quite literally has had the least amount of interaction with.
You tiny blue.
Actually, no, wait. The second person he's had the least amount of interaction with. The first would be Pinco.
He's
I'm
just like
going
you,
to
tiny blue one. I will end you.
move here, electing 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay. And this is... Wait. You're moving... Oh, yeah, because if you go diagonal, that guy won't trigger. Yeah, so that... No, wait, he will still trigger because he has diagonal on you. So it's
Yep,
3 of...
two attacks of
Oh, yeah, because
opportunity.
you're still in combat with... Yes, never mind. I'm an idiot.
Don't worry.
Still with the pack tactics, so 22. Oh, no, yep. Oh, no, wait, yeah, because advantage,
Is
but
it
also
still with pack
disadvantage.
tactics?
It's still with pack tactics, but it's also with the disadvantage because the thing would be back up, so it'd be a 22 and a 22 from the first guy, 19 from the second guy.
Okay. I will again shield one of them.
You can't use reactions on your turn.
Okay, no.
I believe that's a thing.
Can use reactions in response to things. So what are you
One
using
reaction
it
which you
with?
take when you are hit by an attack or targeted by a magic missile.
Okay, yeah, but a specific turn can include a reaction. Yeah. Could we take on your turn or someone else's? Yeah, so that's fine. You can use that. So I'm guessing the 22 doesn't even hit.
It does.
Oh. Which means that your thingy would have vanished on the
Yep.
first hit, meaning he would get to roll again and still misses with the 19. So 1d6 plus 2. 3 damage. As he just kind of clubs you as you're moving out the way.
You are so rude. When does
I'm just gonna go get a drink quick, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
Aye.
Oh. Okay. Going to pull the age-old meteors.
Yep.
And these will all be thunder.
Okay.
And I will cast this with alchemical casting to add 2d10 damage to all of them. That expends an extra. That's my last spell slot. Oh no. And I'll send one here, which is
Yep,
also in
so
those.
1 meteor is going here. Okay, they're only 5 foot, that's fine.
Thunder. Wow.
So they'll be taking 9 damage if they fail, half on a pass, and that's hitting all 3 of them.
That's painful.
Also, I just had to look up something for a second then, given its thunder damage. But luckily, the range won't be enough to cause a cave-in on that cave with the rune.
Thunder damage is a sound, isn't it?
Yep. And sound damage can apparently cause cave-ins, because, you know,
Oh,
it's
it
a giant
can.
crack.
Oh no.
But it's fine, you're not near that. You're not near enough for that to cause it. So,
Okay.
let me see. 1d20. That's a fail. That's a fail. And just Singe needs to make one now. Plus 3. That is also a fail. All 3 fail and take 9 damage. Still up. Still up.
Let's do it again. This damage is pain.
Okay, here we go again. A pass.
Fuck's sake.
A fail. And a pass.
Oh my
So-
god.
12 halved is 6. So, let me just work something out quickly. Okay, that's fine. Those 2 die. And Singe just looks at me very pissed.
Kuiper looks back, slightly scared.
So they were so close to retirement.
He's a grapple you and throw you to Brazil.
Beer. 1 sec. That's me.
Okay. Umper's turn. Umper misses clubbing the guy with a club. Potoo, you're still up in the air. You're watching all this happen while you've got a canister still out.
I'm going to move about here.
Okay.
I want to put the canister away. Do you want me to roll to see if I can do it successfully?
No, that's fine. You can.
Okay, we're putting the canister away. And I assume that's an action, so I will be here.
Okay. I say it's a bonus action to do so.
A bonus action, you say.
It's pretty much like the equivalent of pulling a portion in and out, like putting something away. It's only if it's like an actual weapon you're having to switch out and draw, where it'd be an action.
Ah, okay.
Like the only reason giving someone a portion was an action is because it wasn't an action to pull the portion out, it was an action to give the portion.
I'm going to move slightly lower,
Okay.
and that'll end my turn.
So you were 50 foot. How far down are you moving?
Let's say about 25.
So you're 25 foot up still. And just making a marker on your thing so I know how high you are. That your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Mariah.
Hello.
You just saw a meteor just land behind two guys and just kind of blow them up, and it's just left you with the guy you shot earlier.
Hmm. So I'm in close
Sorry, I'm
combat
back.
now.
Welcome
Welcome back.
back. Yes, you are in close combat.
Could I still shoot him up the bomb even in close combat?
If I recall right, using a ranged weapon in close combat is disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
you
Alright,
could attack
Usual.
twice, but with disadvantage.
I'll do it.
Okay. 13 misses. 12 misses.
You have extra.
Oof.
Actually, that is a good point. No, you used action surge last time, and you don't get that
Yeah.
back on a short rest.
Nope,
No.
only on a long rest.
Yep. So yeah, you missed both times. It's a good job you didn't get in that one, otherwise you may have shot the baby. Then I think Alari's attention would be turned somewhere else. Singed turn.
Righteous damnation.
Singed is going to use one attack to go for a Kuiper. If I recall right, since you've been hit, that belt is gone for this turn.
For this turn, the cloak is gone.
Yep. But you do
Sad
still have
noises.
shield.
Yep. I'm banking on it.
And yeah, the shield helps you survive that.
I mean, his normal AC would help him survive that.
Yep.
But it's so
Yes.
much cooler with the shield.
He is then going
Go.
to pull something off his belt, cook it for a bit, and then toss it upwards. Potoo. I'm going to need you to make me a dex save. I know it's asking the bird to make a dex save unless they get a nat 1. I feel like they're passing this instantly.
Hmm?
Dex save, please, Potoo.
Oh, yes, okay. $18.
Okay, so you'll only be taking half damage, but you're still taking the other effect. Especially given how he's used this.
Oh,
So,
he's finally noticed me?
I mean, you've been fluttering around the area.
Yeah.
He's been casting a shadow.
But he seemed to be focused on Kuiper.
He's singed. I hate just use that excuse of he's singed, but he's a perceptive little bugger.
He's just got chameleon eyes. Just been
He
keeping an eye
technically
on that
does. You
shadow.
never know where that green eye's looking.
I have special eyes.
So
I have no idea what I've been hit with because
take 2 damage as this little canister flies up ahead of you explodes. You get hit with a bit of shrapnel. And then this large, creamy-like glob just falls onto you, and you plummet to the ground. He's used a glue grenade.
Ew, it's nasty.
So yes, Potoo, you will be taking fall damage because I believe if something's weighing you down while you have Featherfall, it negates Featherfall, does it?
I don't think I have feather fall unless
Oh,
that's. It's not a. I'm not a spellcaster, my dude.
okay. So extra 9 damage for fall damage because I believe it's 1d6 every 10 foot. You're 25 foot up.
Yep.
And you are technically prone / restrained since you are underneath this glue now. As you know, given that you did indeed pass, I'll say you're prone but not restrained. You can wiggle out of it on your turn.
Ew.
To be honest, if she passed the dex save, she'd be able to avoid it, wouldn't she? She'd still get hit by the shrapnel and take some damage, but she'd be able to avoid the glue if she passed the dex save.
Not with its range.
Then what's the point in the dex save?
To make sure that you're not also restrained.
So I've got
This is the thing. If it was just thrown on the ground, then yes. This was thrown above her.
Fine, I'm not going to argue
above
with
her.
it again. Just saying.
Don't worry though, because it's not just going to be affecting her. Because this is where the science comes in on this. This is a 10-foot puddle of glue created on point.
Oh dear.
Meaning, yeah, it's also affecting him in a way.
And Kuiper.
Yes.
That's
So,
fine.
10,
That's not the concern with it, though. I'll discuss it with
5, 10, 15, 20. So it's pretty much affecting roughly like go. Like that. It's affecting roughly that area.
That's not a 10. If it was centered on, that is actually a 10.
It's 10 aside from that one, but that's because it kept going odd with the drag.
Mhm.
So it should technically be like there. Oh no, wait, is that a 10? That's off my screen, so I can't see. It is a 10. Okay, I got it right.
Yeah.
It's
That's
only
right.
not a 10 that way, but that's because that's off map. So yes, movement is halved while you're in the glue because it's got to this difficult terrain. And now comes the fun part. Legendary action. Come chase me. He can disengage. So he goes.
I didn't have a dagger out anyways.
If he's stuck in the glue as well, wouldn't he have to make a dex save to get out?
It's only difficult terrain, I think.
Difficult terrain.
Then
Basically,
he'd
I'm
still
just
be
acting
using
like it
half
does in the
movement to get
game,
out.
where it slows you down. So that would be 10 foot he's having to do to get out. 15, 20. Hi, Mariah. Pinco.
Yes.
Your turn. Poison spray. Con save needed. That gets one person. I'm guessing it gets the guy right in front of you.
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
Wait, no.
Oh, basic guy. +2 then. That is a fail. He's taking 14 damage. Oh my god.
Yay.
This could be funny if something happens here. He is still up though. So it would be an Alari's turn.
Cool. Firstly, Alari will look at the guys next to her, and her entire body will become engulfed in flames.
Okay.
This doesn't hurt Umpa. just to point out.
Oh yes, because you can choose it, isn't it?
It's not that, it just doesn't affect unless they attack me.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't hurt them unless they attack me.
Okay, that's fine then.
And I kind of just say, look at them and just go, touch me, and you will burn.
You just look down, crispy umper.
I'll just basically say, before turning my eyes back to Singe, touch me again and you will burn.
That's not even new plan. New plan is you eat Mariah into Brazil.
My plan.
So is that your turn?
No.
Okay.
That's a bonus action.
Ooh.
I'm going to Firebolt Singed as my action.
Okay.
So that's 22. Does that hit him?
A 22. Let me just roll. Okay.
Yeah.
You roll a 22.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
Fire plus, that's 15 damage.
Okay.
Because I have my charisma modifier to damage with mantle.
Yep, so how much is that, sorry?
15.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yep. That hits.
Cool,
and
that's my
hits.
turn.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Folk turn. There is only one of him left. He is the last of his kind.
Forever.
He's gonna
Literally burning lady in front of him.
He's gonna hit a Pinco. 15 Pinco. And the second attack should be a 22, which definitely hits a Pinco.
No, I'm taking damage.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yep.
Okay. 14 damage, Pinco. Basically because Alari cast up a giant flame shield and went, touch me if you dare and you'll burn. So you're like, okay, I don't want to touch you, I'll hit the other one. And while we're at it, this guy is going to only make one attack on Pinco, the big guy. Wait. I think I did that wrong anyway. They were supposed to be hitting on a +4, but it's fine. I did that by stunt. Wait, no, they were hitting on a +4. What I'm on about, I was looking at the damage. If 22 will hit Pinco, so 1d8 plus 3. Pinco is going to be taking. Oh, Pinco takes another 6. And then he pulls something off his belt and he's going to toss it. He's going to toss it right here.
Oh no.
Why?
This hurts.
It's not a glue grenade, but it is a chem grenade. You know these. You remember from last week? These guys have a stock of 2 each.
God damn it.
So he's got 1 more. And just for ease's sake, no, I'm gonna have that guy attack Mariah twice. That's fine. So you're just getting 1 grenade. So let me check this. Yep. Potoo, unfortunately, you're prone, so this will be hitting automatically. Kuiper, dex save, disadvantage because difficult terrain. I believe that's what you do, isn't it? If you have to make a dex save on difficult terrain, it's with disadvantage.
I honestly don't know. I've never heard that.
Let me just check this out then.
I think I'm failing either way, but
Dex save on difficult terrain.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't see any rules for it, so it would just be a straight up dex save. A
that's the highest dex
14.
save I've rolled.
Guess what?
Hmm.
Meets and beat.
For him or me, this roll confuses me.
Okay, so the person who's defending against the effect wins under defender wins.
Okay,
But
so
if it is a saving throw, if you meet the DC, you beat it.
yep, so you beat the DC.
Oh,
So you'll only be taking half. Unfortunately, how to do this? Because this thing does have an effect on crit fails, but given it's automatically hitting Potoo, I wouldn't really call that a crit fail. So I'm not going to have to.
An auto hit isn't a crit fail.
Yeah, so I'm not going to have the crit fail effect to go off on you, Potoo, but you will be taking full damage. 10 damage to you, Potoo, 5 to you, Kuiper.
okay.
And this is poison damage.
Oh, not good.
And now we've got to quickly go back down here for Mariah because you're getting punched in the face twice. So first hit will be 21, the second one will be 23. Both hit. Mariah, you are taking 19 damage.
Aye, aye.
Ow.
Kuiper,
Yep.
your turn.
This is a tree, right?
Yes,
Cool.
the tree is coated in
Gonna-
glue.
Ah, that's what I was going to ask. He's gonna look down. He's just gonna use the glue to climb this tree.
Okay. I'm going to say, given it's a gluey tree, I'm not going to... It will still be half movement, but I'm not going to have you roll a climb check.
Yay!
So, yeah, the tree
Dude.
would be roughly... Hang on. Average height for pine tree. In feet. Because that's giving meters. I would... Oh my god, it's still giving meters. I want just the average height of a pine tree in feet.
How many meters?
Hang on, I'm going to need to go back. Roughly 45 to 63.
If you say 50, it'll be about 125 feet.
Okay, so you're not fully at the top there. You're kind of just at the bottom of the tree, really. Just on like
Can I at least get to some sort of branch I can...
yeah, you're on a branch.
Lovely.
You're like on the lower branches.
Good.
Given the
Okay.
thingy, you've only have like 25.
Actually, I'm going to use
Oh,
a
wait,
dash to carry on up.
10. Okay, so that would
Or
be
should be about 30 up by now.
60. So if you're doing the dash, that would be just the 30 foot because of difficult terrain still.
Yep.
So you are 20 foot up a tree.
That's fair. And... One meteor will land here hitting these two.
Is it a bonus action to cast those?
Yeah.
Okay. They are going to have to make a dex save.
Yep. No alchemical cast this time,
Slash R
unfortunately.
1d20.
Oh, now it rolls high.
Now it rolls high on the people that don't need it.
Oh. I should have waited to see if, they died or not, but
This one.
either way.
Okay, so that would be fail on him. And he needs to make a second one. He passes that one. So 4 halved. Well, yeah, 4. 8. So it's 12 damage in total. Yeah. Let me just check something first, just to make sure. Okay, that is on him. So, because he had only 1 HP, so he doesn't even get a save. Wait, actually, no, wait, he should, just in case of a nat 20. No, he's dead. And this guy's also dead, because you did exact damage to kill him.
Woo!
Nice.
But he only gets the X because he is the turn order token.
Yeah. That'll be me.
Yep, it is Umpa's turn. Umpa's going to run for it.
No,
You can make a
You're
dex save to try and pull him back.
no, Umpa, you're safe here.
Wait, who is she running to?
She's going to run to punch. She's going to run to hit this guy in the shin. Yeah,
Just
you
gonna
see,
like,
her,
nope.
you see her try to scurry off to try and attack with her club. You just pull her back.
It's like, you're safe here.
Roll a persuasion
Okay.
with advantage because she trusts you. She stays. She's pouting a little, but she stays.
Good girl. Now
From
let
his
me
club.
work.
Potoo.
Damn it.
It is a Potoo. Potoo, you move your action. You usually move action to get up, I'm assuming. Oh, Ranna's muted.
Ranna went AFK.
Oof. But we'll get...
Terribly sorry. I got someone started speaking to me.
That's okay.
Welcome back.
So it is a move action
What
to
I'm-
stand back up. So, yes, it is your turn.
So, I've already moved to get up, so I can't do that again, yes?
Unless you did a dash, but that would take your action.
Mm. What is the probability of me sending Debbie over here to impose a slight disadvantage on Singed?
Can
And
familiars give people flanking?
Mm,
They can
Not-
give the help action.
yeah, which means they can give advantage, but they
Okay.
flanking.
that's the most I can do at the moment with me being glued. So,
You can just send him over there to give.
the
Yeah,
help action is.
Yeah, you can give Mariah the help action.
Yep.
So, Mariah, you have been given help.
You
Meaning
now have
advantage on your next
advantage.
attacks. Is it both attacks or just the first attack that he's got advantage?
Just the
The
first.
first attack.
Okay. Which is good, because it's now your turn.
So I do advantage the first time, then disadvantage
Unless you're going
the second turn.
Unless you're going to... if you go to shoot in close combat, it'll be just a straight roll for the first and disadvantage for the second. If you're going to pull out your rapier instead, it will be... It's an action to switch weapons, isn't it? I think I did just...
Swift action, I believe.
It's movement.
Oh, yeah, it's movement,
Oh,
sorry.
I didn't know that.
That's my bad. So movement to switch your weapons, so you could do that and then try and attack him with the rapier, which would be an advantage and then just a straight roll. It's up to you.
Ooh.
Mm.
Oh, you have a scimitar. Okay, then. On who?
Yeah, I have a clue.
Who are those attacks on, by the way? Okay, big guy. 24 will hit, 9 will fail. I was just saying as well, 9 would also fail hitting Singed, because, you know, dead. God, it's only Singed left. And it is Singed's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Singed, seeing he is alone, is going to...
Run like a little pussy.
I mean, technically he could. Instead, he's going to make me a intelligence check. Yeah, he knows he's outnumbered. So he is going to... He's going to make an odds or even situation. Okay. He clicks a button on his waist. And you... make me perceptions, all of you. Okay. Okay. Yes, this works. This also works. Pinco, a perception. Let's see how this goes. Oh. Oh, I just realized something.
What?
You'll see in a second.
Don't say that.
Oh, is he gonna fart and run?
He may end up having to do so. Raka, you're there for a perception.
Pinco! Do you see the fart man?
Pinco dial-up sound.
Okay, so I'll just go off with what we've got at the moment, which is pretty much everyone passing. You hear things being fired in the distance. There's screams of quite a few people and a loud crashing sound.
Oh.
Singed looks
Is it
around,
the
confused.
caravan?
Then goes, this is quite unusual. There should have been a loud explosion around here. Don't tell me the idiots parked the caravan the wrong way. That's why those of you that was on the previous map realize. Yeah, the guys took the caravan and fled. So what's happened is a missile silo thing opened up on top of that caravan and fired up in front of them as they were fleeing and just blew up their escape route and blew themselves up.
I think
Oh
there's
my
sound
God.
appropriate for this.
Like, quite you're probably from your little bit of
No.
extra vantage height there, Kuiper. You could probably see the tiny explosion in the distance.
This laugh is a character.
And luckily, you don't fall out the tree because you're glued to it.
Oh my God.
Well then, I believe it's time to activate contingency plan 2,
Oh Jesus.
aka legendary action could trace me, can move out of combat without provoking attack of opportunity. He is dashing. And he is activating his poison trail as he does so. As he runs away using the poison cloud as basically a smoke screen. Just being like,
As he's running away, can I shoot him?
Depends if we're still in initiative. I'd like a few things.
you are indeed still in initiative.
Damn it. I had to fireball up his ass as he was running away.
Don't worry, you're soon.
I'm gonna say, given he can only move 60 foot with his dash. would
That's
still
true.
be in
My
range for
range
one
is
turn.
120 foot.
That's what I mean. He'll still be in range for one turn. So he's off the map.
Technically, 2.
Because if he's here, your range is 120 foot. He's moving 60 foot a turn. He's already moved 60.
Yeah.
And then you're
60
shooting
foot
him
away.
on your turn. Then he moves another 60 on his turn. He'd be out of range.
And my range is 120 foot.
Yeah, but if it's be 120 foot, he would have had to
I
start
could also
running
just
while he was
extend my
next.
range.
He would have had to been here.
I also have meta magic.
That is true if you're increasing your range.
Oh.
I'm going to unfortunately say this though.
Yeah.
Unless you all start rolling crits somehow, which is a possibility, so I will allow you. He still probably has enough health to tank all that, but he will still be regretting it. He'll be hurting in the
Oh
morning.
yeah,
So this
that's
is less
probably
a
what
case
we
of,
want to do.
yeah, this is probably less a case of trying to kill him, and more a case of just make him suffer as much as he runs.
Pretty much.
So, Pinco, it would be your turn.
Pinco.
Yes. Pinco, you just saw the caravan explode in the distance, by the way.
Boom.
And Singe does
What
run.
are we doing now?
Singe does run, and everyone's thinking about trying to aim at him as he runs away.
I guess I could join in on that action.
Yeah, 18 would hit for 3 damage. Don't you get 2 blasts of Eldritch?
Wait, what?
Don't you get...
Hmm.
Mariah, it's not your turn yet.
Well, it's there.
Oh, I do get 2.
Yep, that also hits.
Yep, there we go.
Alari, Firebolt.
Yeah, 1 second.
Alari, Firebolt. No, I'm going to use Thunderstep. Teleport
I
to him and
I
suplex
really
him.
can't. I don't have enough spell slots. But for this one, I am going to use a spell.
Okay.
So it's hitting him twice. Going to fire at him twice.
Yep.
17?
17. Please tell me I wrote down his AC here. Oh, yeah, meet and beat.
Ah, sweet. So that's 7
Yep.
on the first hit. 27 hits.
Yep.
And 7, 8, 9. It's 12 on the second hit.
Okay.
There we go.
So 12 plus... So it'd be 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 so far done to him. Kuiper,
Yes.
your turn.
So, these meteors have 120 foot on them. I may as well use the last 2 with my bonus action.
Okay.
So that'll be...
Uh-oh.
And both.
So he needs to make 2 dex saves as he runs.
Yep.
Plus 3. Nat 20 on the first, so he takes no damage on first turn. Second one fails, takes full 7.
Lovely. And as my action... Whew, time to be ballsy. I say ballsy with nothing to lose.
You got
Oh
nothing
my
to
god,
lose.
wait.
Aha! Sword IT Hex!
Oh my god, I could do the most... Oh no!
Oh god, I just realised.
I can... Wait. I can resummon all the meteors.
I just realised something that's very annoying, but funny at the same time. Do you like the whole thing with polymorph you need to have seen the animal to become it?
Yeah.
Technically you haven't seen a T-Rex, but you've seen a T-Hex.
So, I am so sorry. I can resummon the meteors,
That's fine.
but I can use alchemical casting to increase the spell's range to 1 mile.
How many foot's in a mile?
A lot. 5,280. He's just gonna be running. He's just gonna get pelted.
I'm gonna say beyond a certain point you wouldn't be able to see him anymore.
Yeah, that's fair, but
In fact, I'll
But
probably say this will
still,
be the last round that you can see him.
oh, can I change what I do then? I'm disappointed now.
Okay.
No, it would have been fucking funny though.
Uh,
I'm doing a similar thing, but with id insinuation, if you would allow it.
Okay. Umpa is going to stay where she is. Potoo.
I'll need. Oh,
Oh, go on.
I'm not done. I need a wisdom saving throw from him.
I'd be incapacitated.
Yep. To be fair, this is the smarter option.
Let me just check his. Okay, so technically this doesn't count as any of those.
That's a failure. He's incapacitated. Look at hell.
Well, Lee.
I'm so sorry.
Legendary
Just
action
get the
chooses
Zoid.
to pass.
That's not what legendary actions do. So technically, I could help with that, but I'm not going to say anything.
You just hear the Zoidberg sound of him running away, and then he ends up stopping.
Whoop.
Wait, I thought there were legendary actions like they could choose to pass.
It's not
a save.
legendary action. It's a different thing that's also called legendary something. I'm not going to say it.
Legendary
because-
reaction.
No, it's not a reaction.
I know it's not a lair
Almost.
action.
Almost, Lee. You almost had it.
I know it's not a lair action.
No, he can get out of this after every turn. He can reattempt.
Just for the sake of it, because it wouldn't matter now since he's incapacitated anyway.
Incapacitated, but it doesn't mean he can't like get out of it.
Yeah, you can try again
Let's
each
not
turn.
tie him up.
But just to help you out, Lee, it's legendary.
That
Resistance.
didn't help you cut out.
Resistance.
Legendary
Legendary
resistance.
resistance.
Yeah, legendary resistance chooses to pass.
You can choose to just pass the save.
He has passed. He's gone.
Savage.
Hey, he's still not out of my range yet.
I mean, yeah. But at the same time, I've been keeping track of how much damage people have been doing to it. And I believe... No, wait. The only other person that will be able to get a hit in is Mariah. So Mariah may as well try and do 2 shots off on him. Is this where I realise you've got the net?
Net him.
I'm actually checking that to see if you do. Oh God, you do. You have the net.
You can net him.
As an
Netty.
action, choose the creature within range of your firearm. The creature must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained.
I could literally give her rage as well.
So, are you using that?
Yes.
Oh boy. Let's see what his strength bonus is.
This is a
And
singed getting ganked.
yeah, and unfortunately, this doesn't count as a grapple. So he doesn't get his bonuses against a grapple. So, 16. He may have passed that just about. I need to check what the DC is. Going for sniper. Seeing if it says anything here for what that is. It doesn't say what the thing is. The DC. That's annoying. Oh, what's the DC for this thing? Hang on, I'm gonna have to quickly look this up. Sorry for the delay. But
No worries.
I need to work out what this DC is before we decide whether we've got a tied up singed or not. Is it this link? Yeah, that's the link. That's the link I need. Scroll through. Okay. Yep. Screenshot that. Firearm. Guess. Ah, here we go. Firearm upgrade save DC. 8 plus proficiency plus charisma mod. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he passed. He dodges your net.
Oh.
And he is out of sight.
Even from me?
Can you see 120 foot off in the distance while a poison trail is going off?
My range is 120 foot.
Does the
Say
spell
yes.
say that? Yeah. Does the spell say that you need to see someone in line of sight?
I mean, unless he's ducked behind a tree.
He's got a giant poison trail going behind him that's spreading outwards because of how it diffuses.
And we can still see him.
Not really.
We can see where he is.
Shoot where it's thickest.
Given that, it starts off as a line, but as it's going along, it's being diffused by the air, so it's going in a cone kind of thing. And you don't know if he's bobbing or weaving in that.
Then you just look for where it's thickest.
I will say that you can make an attack with disadvantage.
Okay. When it's my turn.
Yes, because it technically would be Pinco now.
You gotta almost feel sorry for Singed at this point.
I don't.
The funniest part is, he had some good stuff there that he never really got to use in this fight. But that does mean that next time, if you ever meet him again, I can just buff him up a bit more and use him again.
Yeah.
Is Raka there? So that we can know what...
Raka is alive.
Yes, is Pinco doing anything?
Is there anything to really be done?
You can make me a perception.
It's never a good sign. 14.
You think you see something shining here?
Shiny.
Yep. You wander over. There are 2 objects on the ground.
Places both of them in my hat very quickly, not looking at them right now.
Okay.
Watch them be explosive.
Mine.
What should be explosive? Actually, that's a good point. You're placing both of them in your hat rapidly. One of them, I'm not going to need you to do a roll on. One of them is quite clearly a messaging device. Just, you saw the other folks using them. The other one, I am going to need a dex check on.
Check or saving throw?
A check.
Okay.
This isn't you trying to avoid something. This is you being careful with something. Nat 20. Yeah, no, scoop straight up in the hat. No worries.
Pinco's swift.
Alari, now you can do your attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
I'm just basically have to impose that just because I know for a fact that if I didn't impose these kind of things, meteors would be raining down on him for the next hour.
I missed.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Kuiper just like
So yes, he has gotten
As
away.
one final fuck you, gonna set the poison on fire and then leave him be.
I mean, technically with that firebolt, if anything set the poison on fire.
Oh, if it's fire damage, sure.
Yep.
In that
Yeah.
case, I'm just gonna shout, "Bring that bottle back and let me fill it with something more productive, and then shove it in your triangular face, you throat-filled psycho." Meanwhile, Kuiper's just upside down shouting all this. I am so dizzy.
The best way I could explain it is you're just there shouting that. You kind of slip off the branch, but given how the glue is, you just kind of dangle. It's just like created a harness of glue that you're just hanging from.
Spider-Kuiper does whatever Spider-Kuiper does.
So yes, we are out of turn order now.
Huzzah! Get out of the glue! Ah!
Oh, that caravan was funny. Please, I need some help.
The baby gonna start to wander.
Sticky Bird's gonna help.
Okay, you can just use your blade just to cut down.
I'm going to follow baby.
And as you do so, those around, you'll see a few souls drift off, and just get absorbed into Legion. Baby's gonna wander over to the cave entrance and just stare down at.
It's what? Sorry, what's going on?
It's the baby has wandered to the cave entrance, so he's just staring into the cave.
What's wrong, little one?
Just kind of squints and stares, as if it's trying to process everything.
It's no use going down there.
Kuiper's gonna walk up to the cave, just like. What's in the? Have we had a look in this
In
this
what?
cave?
No, you haven't had a look in there. All you'll have known from what you caught from the conversation as you were heading up there is that's where the world rune is.
Interest.
We should collapse the cave. Or at least the entrance.
Hmm.
I do not want anyone
Are you two hanging
using
back there?
this place.
Okay. Right, are you hanging back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That I suppose is something we can do.
You all hear a muffled
go.
voice.
Hmm?
You all hear a muffled voice.
Yes, what does the voice say?
The voice. Make me a perception first to see how well you make this out.
Okay.
Aside from you, Pinco, you don't need to make this.
No.
That
I'm
was
actually going to be right back.
For
Alright.
some reason.
What?
But turn off disadvantage, so
So, Alari, all you're hearing is like a. Kuiper, you make it out a bit better. Potoo, yeah. Pinco will hear this clearly. And what about Mariah?
Or perception.
Yes.
from all the way over there.
I mean, she's
Yeah, I'm
Yordle.
probably. Yeah.
She got them big ears. She do have them big ears. The rest of you here coming from Pinco's hat. Boss, boss, pick up, boss. I've got this. I've got the cargo as you asked for. I've also secured the package up north.
Hmm.
It's ready in case the contingency plan needs to be activated. You there, boss? Boss?
Pinto, what do you have?
Pinco has an AFK sign above their head.
I'm going to go walk over.
What are the odds we can trick them into bringing it, whatever it is?
I can be rather convinced.
Yes,
I
but do they know
use-
your voice?
Not if I put on a different.
What's that, Kuiper?
Sorry. I was going to ask, could I move the Babby and use Mold Earth to close this cave off?
Put up the spell for that, would you? Let's see how this works. Okay, yes. Yeah, yeah.
I was thinking of the excavation one. Hopefully, can use it to practically cause a little collapse.
I'm gonna say
I
even
could
though
make it
it's
look like there's
yeah,
no
I'm
cave
guess
there, but that would only last an hour. Sorry, go on.
I'm gonna say even though it's designates only dirt or stone, and this is mainly stone around here. I guess you technically could use it on the snow.
Okay,
So
that seems logical.
by using that, you could just kind of shift the rock enough just to make the snow pour down and cover up the entrance. You don't know how long that'll keep it hidden, especially given just from where you are, you're feeling warmth coming from within. You feel if that warmth gets bottled up, it'll just melt the snow eventually.
Hmm. It's the best I can do for now.
And yes, you move the baby. Well, actually, first make a persuasion on the baby.
There's nothing left in there. We should leave.
Baby just Umpa just kind of walks up to you and then just crawls onto your back.
That's right.
Roll a strength to see if you can actually stay standing.
I mean, she is just a bit smaller than you are.
That seems fair.
You kind of just go into snow.
This is fine.
Yordle's not perfect back. Piggyback ride.
So, what were you two doing?
Well, if we can get whatever's communicating from Pinco, we were debating on how to deceive them. Whoever's on the other end. Right, Iron?
Mm-hmm.
You could try and... Okay, first things first. Given that Raka is BRB or AFK at the moment. Oop.
Oh no! Oompa stuck to Kuiper.
That sounds like a you problem, Kuiper. Given that they are AFK, I'll say either a persuade or a sleight of hand check on Pinco.
Freaking persuasion, my dude.
Yeah, I'll probably try persuasion.
Dirty 20.
Okay. Now then.
Oh,
Dirty
it's a
20 and a
natural
nat
20 to
20.
go on top. So that's 20,
They hand,
48.
yep, they hand it to Alari.
Takes the thing and kind of answers it. It's like, hello?
Alari? Performance.
Oh,
Let's see how well this works.
be as
Hello,
dumb as a rock.
boss, is that you, boss? You're coming through a bit weird.
Yes, interference and all.
Yeah, it's understandable given you near the world rune.
I want you to bring it here.
Okay, take care, Raka.
Bye, Raka.
Hi, Raka.
Make me a... Technically, you're not deceiving them. You are, and yet you're not. It's an awkward one.
Let's go on to deception.
persuasion.
Deception with the persuasion?
Yeah, make me a deception first. And then depending on how well this roll goes, it may either give you an advantage or a disadvantage on your persuade.
Oh, wait, deception?
Yes.
Sorry?
Yeah.
The 20.
Oof.
I will allow you to keep that 26 for the persuasion then with the 18.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, that was the plan for me to come deliver it down there, given we were going to, you know, throw it into Rune.
Yes, quite.
It's quite a feisty one, though, so we may need to be careful. Especially given if they catch wind of this, it's not going to go well for anyone.
Just bring it here and do it quick.
Aye,
Or else I
aye.
may have to try this on someone else.
Well, isn't that what you got the baby for?
I'd rather try it on a full size.
And what about the others?
Bring them too.
I mean, they're closer to you than me, aren't they? At least that's what the scouts have been saying.
To just like gesturing. They've been taken care of.
They've been taken care of. Just bring it here.
All right, all right. You know what payment I'm wanting in return.
I do. Just hurry.
Make sure them Yordles are still alive when I get there. And he
Now,
will disconnect.
I imagine the distressed Kuiper sounds of being glued to a baby Yeti.
That
are
does help.
convincing
That
enough
does
from
help
the
with
distance.
convincing, yes.
well,
It's just anytime Kuiper slowly tries to get up, Umpa just kind of bonks his head back into snow.
Ah.
Just dump.
Stop. No.
you should at least get ready.
Yes, a baby crab would be great.
Make me a perception, both of you too.
Yay.
I know I keep asking for perceptions, but let's face it, perceptions are the most asked for roll on D&D.
17.
Potoo, you spot it. Pinco took their hat off to give Alari the receiver. There was another device in the hat.
Do I try to convince Pinco to give it to me, or can I quickly grab it?
Could try and make a sleight of hand.
$18.
Okay. Please tell me that Pinco has stats on here that I can check. They do.
Oh.
Joy. They fail with a Percepti boy. So yes, you just quickly slip the device. Seems to be another one of these cases of a little control panel with a button.
Who's gonna resist the urge to push the button? He's just gonna look at it like, huh.
It's a big red shiny button. The big jolly candy-like button.
It's a good thing I've got it and not Mariah.
True.
Mariah, you said it's a button to be pushed.
Let me push it.
I will.
No, I have a.
Yep, so launching.
So, this package that they're bringing, it's probably Umpa's parents.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, they did mention yetis, and well, they didn't quite mention yetis. They've mentioned feisty creatures that they were going to throw into the ruins. So,
You mean they
No.
get bigger than this?
yes,
Yes.
they do, Kuiper. She's just a baby.
Oh no.
Feel happy that that one's glued to you, not a full adult one. I don't think you would
Also-
survive getting flattened.
It seems that Singed overthought himself and was going to trade you and Mariah. Jeez.
He what?
Yes.
It would be at this time when Waffleberg would show up.
Waffleberg. Nice of you to join us.
Yes. Waffleberg was tending to family old friend, yes. You know,
George.
yes, Greg.
I will have to give him a good talking to about child safety.
He tried his best, but his fighting days kind of behind him.
He was still
Besides,
a child and let Singed.
I mean, you didn't see how many were back there.
No, because I wasn't
Yes,
out
that's
then.
for you.
But you still get to talking.
Maybe just go easy on him. He's still recovering.
I'm not going to hurt him. Just yell at him a bit.
Words can hurt. Words can hurt.
Seriously.
Words can hurt a lot. Look, watch. Mariah, you're an idiot.
I will shoot you.
See? Words can hurt. May they hurt me in return, but they can hurt.
We need to prepare. We have some guests coming.
Indeed.
Say, can you use that tattoo thing to turn into it? As much as you can.
Ugh. Yes. Ugh. But ugh,
That might help with the deceiving.
I guess. Do it closer to the
Also-
time.
Also,
So-
Waffle,
Yes.
this has a big shiny red button on it. Don't push it, but could you figure out what it is?
Waffleberg is going to make an intelligence check. I believe it's something
Please
like
do.
that for Waffleberg. Oh, that detonator.
Oh, so that's where he had it.
Did you make a
Indeed.
detonator for Mariah finally?
No.
Hey! Thank you.
Oh,
Mariah's
My
purpose
birthday,
is
but thank you.
I don't know how to feel about her being so happy that there's now a detonator to set her off potentially.
I am so honored.
I can't wait for the day someone actually makes a detonator for that. And it just, a little platform raises up from Mariah's hair, and a hologram of Waffleberg just doing the Gangnam song to The Venga Boys Are Coming. Just rises up, just see hologram Waffleberg, just that's it.
it's just the perfect distraction.
Either way, if you are all waiting here for that guy to arrive, it will probably be taking him all night to get down here. at the fastest speed.
Yay!
So
Long
you
rest.
can all
I'm going
rest
outside.
and set up a little camp here.
That
Yeah.
would be nice.
Okay. Is anyone
So-
watching? Is anyone doing
Yes.
watches? No, you still got baby.
Um,
Actually, no, I'd say at this
can-
point the glue would probably be dissolving. But the baby's still clinging to you.
Going down to
she can
bed.
sleep there. It's
Very
fine. I'm up all night.
Okay. You're up
Means I
all
can
night.
take all the watches.
Okay, so are we just leaving Kuiper to do the watching, or?
I'll join him for last watch.
Okay. Potoo?
Sure. I'll
You
take a
don't need
walk.
to roll hit dice for this. This is going to be a long rest, Kuiper.
Oh, I thought you got them at the end of your rest.
No, a long rest, you just heal up fully.
And you get all your spell slots back.
Yes.
Aye.
So
Which means I have to use.
if we're doing
Mad.
four watches and Kuiper's taking all of them, Alari's also taking the fourth.
Actually, the first watch will be spent resummoning the familiar.
Okay. So is anyone staying up for the first, second, or third?
Ooh, I will.
I'll
First, second.
probably take the third one.
Okay, so Potoo's on third. Mariah, first or second?
First.
Okay. And Waffleberg will... No, Pinco will do the second, just purely because I have Pinco stats, but not Waffleberg's. And at this point, before you start to do the rest, there is one thing you're all seeming to forget.
Hmm.
Well, you won't know this because you weren't here last session, but you all left Stellara at the caravan.
Just
Not the one that
Stellaris.
exploded, I presume.
No, not your caravan.
That would have been a lot more important.
She's just there with the caravan and the eunuchs.
Potoo?
I can message
Okay.
Stellara.
I was gonna say.
Actually, how far away is it?
She probably out of your range, and you can't see her from here.
I mean, sending stones.
Oh, we are
Yeah.
sending stuff.
Oh yeah.
Pull one out. So, Stellara,
Oh, yes, I'm here.
bring the cart and the eunuchs up by the cave.
All right.
Maybe grab George and bring him too.
Make
You know,
sure
he's
they're
not down
hidden.
there alone.
All right. And after a bit, she'll come up. She'll park the caravan off to this side, just hidden behind the tree line. And George is in the back, resting up.
Maybe we should bring him inside, but
It's quite warm in there as well. Plus, this way we're not having to move an injured person, just in case anyone comes in the night.
that's true. Ugh.
So, Kuiper, you're spending the first part of the watch resummoning your familiar. Because
Yep.
they got slapped. They got their shit slapped.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. It'll make the
think
next few
Nick's
watches a
probably
lot
just
easier
worried.
as well.
Nix is
Nick's
just there
probably-
waiting, just like, where's friend? Where is friend?
Nick is just anxiously flying around Kuiper now that the combat's over.
And then his friend re-emerges like, oh, their friend.
And just play for the evil.
So, Mariah, you're going to have to make the perception. Yep, you see nothing. Everything is quiet on the first part. The second part, spoiler alert, it's going to be quiet, so no worries there, Kuiper, and I believe I
Pinco.
said Pinko was going to do it. Third one, Potoo and Kuiper, perceptions. Okay. And Potoo? Kuiper, you see nothing.
You're asleep.
Potoo. On a small rock over here, you see a figure sat down.
What kind of a figure?
A pale, ghostly looking figure.
Does it remind me of the ghosty goos that they were talking about, the ice people, or is it someone like what I have in the sword?
It looks like the guy that kept turning his back and walking away from you.
It just looks.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been out to that sword. Well, first time actually I've been out to that sword. Then again, it's the first time since we've been back here.
Hmm. To keep from freaking out Kuiper, Potoo's also going to be talking to the ghost.
Okay. Yeah, KP, as you're looking around, you just see Potoo just kind of staring off.
Um,
You can roll an Arcana.
hello? Sure.
Oh, I was about to
Oh,
say it's going to need an extremely high roll, and then a nat 20 arrives. You follow Potoo's gaze, and it takes a bit, but then you think you see the outline of a figure just sat on a rock.
You see the perfect indentions in the snow of ass cheeks.
who's there?
Oh,
I
your
don't
friend
know.
can see.
Well, to some extent, not as well as I can. Still not going to tell me exactly who you are.
I thought that would have been obvious by now.
Well, there wasn't anything.
He'll get up from his rock, and he will walk over to the sleeping Alari. It's odd, isn't it? You're not around to see him even be born, and yet there's still that bond there. Tell me, Potoo, do you know what a spiritual guardian is?
Vaguely.
He'll just look between you and then to the cave. That Wardrune's going to need someone to look after it and protect it. It was my life's work. Hell, it's so much my life's work, it even cost me my life. Uh, Kuiper, I'm going to say, given that, you're slightly tapping into it. You don't know whether it's through the stone or not. But you're hearing Potoo's voice more clearly than the ghost. Like the ghost seems more of a whisper to you.
Is there anything that I can roll to put two and two together?
Intelligence. He's trying to think I can roll to put two and two together. Intelligence. Kuiper rolls intelligence.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were just asking
I
generally.
mean, given that you have been overhearing this, yes, you would have get on it as well. Kuiper, you have vague ideas. Two, it starts to click. Like the features are all there and everything. Yeah, this is, you know now. This is the twins' dad.
I figured you looked kind of like her.
Yes. It's a shame, really. Never really got to see him growing up. This is ever since you've got back to the Freljord. It's the first time I've ever really crawled out of the depths of that sword. Really, the first time I really saw them. I should have been there more for them.
Yes.
If I was still around and weren't too strong-headed and got myself... Yes, I could have protected them from Singed, but...
Well, pig-headedness seems to be one of the things pretty common up here. You don't really realize what you have until it's gone.
I'm going to need you to do me a favor, Potoo.
Mm.
Release me from the sword.
You'll have to walk me through that. I haven't figured that out. And is it for a selfish reason or something else?
As said, spiritual guardian. Someone needs to look after this place. May as well be me. After all, I got a strong connection with this place, given it's where I died. And then that guy came along and picked me up.
Well, there is the possibility of getting picked up by others.
Oh,
So
yes, but it's harder to pick up a spiritual guardian than it is to pick up a lost soul.
True.
Especially if the
Okay.
world rune is powering me.
First, don't you think you'd like to say anything to your daughter?
I would actually. Just place Legion near her.
Okay.
Now you're going to do so?
I am, but I am going to keep a close eye just in case anything intriguing happens.
Okay. So you place the sword down. Alari, as you're sleeping, you find yourself in a blank void once more. At first, for some reason, you're expecting to hear the dual voices of wolf and lamb, as you have
This isn't
a couple
good.
of times.
I died in my sleep again.
Again?
You hear a voice from your right, just like a slight eep of a sound. As you look to your right, you see Delris.
Hi. This is weird.
And then there is a third figure, stood before you both. A well-dressed Freljordian male, with a short beard and mustache, who looks weathered by the ages. So we finally get to talk.
And who might you be? I'm used to seeing the wolf and the lamb in this area. Are you kind of co-opting their place?
No, just using my last chance to be able to converse with you before you move away.
I'm not really good with talking to strangers.
Then allow me to introduce myself. As I look for the document to see if I actually put down the names.
Their dad's name began with something. I have that written down.
I did not write down the names.
Oh no.
Dad's name began with L. That's
L.
all we knew.
Oh no, the dad's name began with L.
Because their mother's name was Marit, but their dad's name was L.
The dad's name began with L. He just looked through all. My name is Ledros.
But I haven't done that yet.
No, he looks at you both. Sorry, my name is Leon.
Leon.
Yes.
Okay. And?
Right, your memories were lost and, well, I went around before you all. Surely there were some photos left. Some drawings, maybe? Did my love not keep anything?
I mean, it's hard to tell if she kept anything from
after most of our stuff was destroyed, someone tried to burn down the house, she abandoned us, sold us to Singed.
And yet from that, then you must know who I am. No?
Vaguely. I can guess.
And your guess is?
Well, if you were calling our mother your lover, I'm guessing you're the father.
No, I was the gigolo on the corner. No, it'll do. Yes. And I am so sorry that you have gone through what you have, my childs. My children.
Delris is just stood there like, just kind of watching the exchange, like,
If I could have been there for you, I would have, but given I passed away before you was even born.
hmm.
And even that, seeing what's become of you two because of me, because of my research, because of my greed and just wanting to get to this place.
Well, I don't particularly blame you for anything. I blame my mother. She's the reason I don't have my own body anymore.
I don't suppose you've run into her since you've been back?
No. Heard of her, but not met her.
And you care to do so?
Not entirely. I do want to. I have some pretty dark thoughts about what I'd do to her if I met her again, but I'm not particularly looking for her either.
Understandable given what has happened from what I've heard.
Well, she did kind of sell us to a mad scientist twice. And, like, you know, we were experimented on. We've been chased halfway across the world by that madman. And, like, we lived as orphans and everyone hated us. And, you know.
Last I heard, she had moved away to join with the others, the Avarosans.
Yes, well, she's a bitch. Let's just leave it at that. She left us when we were...
If you do care to try and find the Ferrantas at some point, you may want to try Q-Char. It's over the mountain ridge from here. If you just follow the outside rim, you'll get to there along the coast. But I wouldn't blame you if you don't.
Feel like we owe. If she wants to get herself dead in this war, she can.
That's the thing. Well, this is a war, and a pointless one at that. I will not deny any such thoughts otherwise. There was other things that I was coming across in my research.
What?
The Watchers.
The Watchers.
The
What might those...
I never truly found out, just the name kept cropping up. The Watchers asleep under the ice. Awaking once more.
The boys that the madman wanted to release, I guess.
The Madman?
Singed.
Most likely.
Just looks at the madman thing kind of caught on.
It would be quite the disaster to the world if they were released.
I know this is all important information and all, but I'm still like fucking like, what the fuck is happening?
Ah, right, yes.
We can see each other. That never
happens?
It's because this is happening in the mind and I needed to speak to you both at once. So I'm borrowing a bit of Legion's power to do so.
Oh god, we're being touched by the creepy death sword!
Not touched, it's more to the side.
Still influencing us.
I mean, it has to. That's where I've been all this time.
I don't like it.
Then you needn't worry. I don't have much longer. I've asked Potoo to connect us to the world rune, so I may guard over it as a spiritual guardian.
So, like, you'll be gone?
Indeed. Only materializing when the world rune comes under threat.
Mm.
In essence, I'll be one with it. Although I guess, given how it's affected you two, I guess I'll be one with you as well.
What? Oh, wait, I guess.
Well, in spirit. Obviously, given...
Sudden brain visits from Papa.
Look, all I wanted to say with my last time is... I wish I could have been there more for you two, my children. It's my biggest regret that I couldn't. Even with the circumstances as they are. And, well, I'm proud of you both.
Well, at least one of our parents isn't out. Alari? What? Look, thank you for telling us this. But honestly, what happens here after we leave has nothing to do.
Has nothing to do with what? Sorry, you broke up.
It's like, thank you for telling us this. But whatever happens here after we leave, nothing to do with us.
If you mean the war and such, don't worry, I wouldn't want you taking part in it either. It's not your war and it's not your fight.
And as much as these watchers sound dangerous, we couldn't really do it. Even if we wanted to.
If they get free, I don't think there's anything anyone can do about it. After all, given the stories I've heard and such, that would be the end times.
Well, let's hope it doesn't happen.
Indeed.
Either way, it has been nice meeting you. Regardless of my attitude.
It's understandable given my absence and how your life has been. But still. And if you allow him, he will pull both the twins in for a hug.
Alari's a little awkward in it, but like she doesn't fight it. Like,
Just know, even if your mother never did and I wasn't there to do so, you've got people who care for you here.
I mean, she used to throw bottles at us.
I don't think that's a sign of caring. I think that's a sign of abuse.
Probably.
But I mean more those that are here with you at this moment. Even if a couple of them show it in unusual ways, they do care for you.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, by the looks of things, you've got a kid now yourself.
Oh, no. Nope, she's not staying with me for long. Her parents are on their way.
He kind of
Ruin
backs up at that point, just like finger up in the air as if about to say something mouth wide. About that.
What? What?
Yetis are an endangered species, and yeah, chances of finding a parents may be quite slim.
Well, considering Singe had them captured and, well, the guy's bringing them to us in exchange for a few Yordles.
Are you sure of what he's captured with the Yetis?
I'm assuming so, considering Singe was going to throw them into the world, which is what he was planning to do with the baby.
Did he mention Yetis by name?
Not quite, but he did say, "You have the baby, won't you?"
Perhaps then. Either way, thank you for just letting me say goodbye.
Yes.
Oh,
Sure.
and he will fade.
Mm.
And your dreams go back to how they were.
Just Delris before it fades away. It's like, we're orphans again.
We're orphans again. Somewhere, meanwhile, just slightly up to the north. No, I'm still alive! Come here, you're out of bottle range!
Just a bottle coming in at several thousand miles an hour.
I have learned, sister. I have mastered the art of bottle.
It's just your mother's old.
I've learned from Gragas. Just giant bottle incoming.
God, Lee.
Yes.
Exchange Coffee in Blackburn has like a massive freaking Star Wars painting in the window.
Oh yeah, because it's May the 4th.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
That's
Right.
why
I went this long, got so close to midnight without hearing a May the 4th joke.
Oh, I already felt that because I think Kai posted one on Facebook.
I kind of I was trying to make a joke.
You hear a couple of voices coming from Mariah's hair, Kuiper. Just, I have yet found a no. So your feelings you know it to be true, but I am your pollinated parent.
I guess you were my little eggplant jam.
Anyway, the voice will
I'll see
return.
myself out.
The voice will return to you, Potoo. Just
Yep.
take Legion and plant its blade in the entrance. I should be able to work my way from there.
Just waking up for fourth watch, like, huh?
Yep.
Huh?
You wake up, Delris, unsure if that was Alari, sorry. Unsure if that was just an odd dream or not. And then you just see Potoo just planting the sword in the entrance.
No, did actually meet my dead father. That's disconcerting.
Hey, it's not the worst thing that could have happened.
Well, no, but the fact that he's been in your sword this
I have no idea
entire
how he's gotten in there.
fucking time.
And I technically didn't know he was your father until I figured it out by him standing by you.
Potoo,
Wait.
Hmm?
as you plant the sword in and you release the soul, You kind of feel like a pulse of necrotic energy is just washed out like a beacon, which you just feel is Legion just activate its ability to release a soul.
Hmm.
But because of such, you hear the
Also,
faintest. What?
we lost Rebecca.
I mean, it probably is coming up to bed for them, and they got school tomorrow. You hear the faintest voice in your mind. Just a
Hmm.
give me my sword, motherfucker, 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 give me my sword, motherfucker. Just the faint voice of Ledros trying to get closer and closer.
Just angry Ledris.
I mean, as we found out from the champion roadmap, the harrowing is coming to the Freljord.
Ledris is just at the front of the charge. Bird!
Ledros is just there charging just with only a shield, just like, bird! Give me my sword! Callista won't talk to me if you like, don't give me my sword back. So
half a warrior.
you plant the sword, the soul is released, and Alari and Kuiper, as Potoo goes back to sleep for the last watch, make me perceptions.
Okay.
Can do.
Okay, Lyra gets this. Alari, you just spend the night just staring into this cave. Both feel, both just like a slight bit of sorrow given your,
Cave.
yeah, because of the father. But
No, I
also,
thought we closed it.
what?
Before we did that, I thought we closed the cave.
Yeah, you're just looking at that
Yeah.
giant snowbank cave, the snow-covered cave.
Hmm.
Because, you know, a soul can get through that, but people can't. So yes, you're just looking towards the giant snowbank thing where the cave entrance used to be. Partly just distracted because you actually had a conversation with your father. But then also purely due to the fact of something's compelling you to go down there. The best way to describe it is as if a magnet's just been trying to pull you in all this time.
Something's compelling me to go down there.
Yeah, it's best way to put it is, do you know, like if you put a piece of metal just on the far reaches of a magnet, and you can feel the slight resistance of it, like as if it's just slowly trying to pull that coin.
Yeah.
It's like that.
I'll kind of stand up and walk towards the snowbank.
Yep.
You probably shouldn't get too close.
I feel like I need to.
Lyra will inform you, Kuiper, that there is a large wagon in the distance approaching.
Wait.
You feel like you'll get there by morning, which is like a couple of hours from now.
Never mind. Somebody is coming, but not yet.
As you reach the snow that's covering the entrance, it
Yeah.
is melting.
I'll
You
kind
do
of
feel warmth.
put my hand against it.
Yep. As you put your hand against it, the area flashes white for you. And you find yourself in the same area, just everything is on fire. You see Ragon's Reach, slightly in a better condition than it was before, but it's on fire. And you see a figure stood in the middle of it all. As everyone starts running away screaming, this is the person that definitely stands out the most.
Yeah. What do they look like?
I am doing one of those good old image uploads.
Ah.
So give me un
Important
momento,
one.
por favor.
Oh no.
Let me see pictures. Scroll down to where that was. Hope that saved. It did. It's right there. Hope that it isn't going to tell me that I've run out of space. I almost dragged the wrong image on. I almost did this. I almost went, this is what you, this is the figure that was stood there.
Tweaks.
Squeak.
No, this is the figure that you see.
Yes, Angry Fireman.
I have no idea who that is.
And yet you feel a familiarity as you look. And as he looks back and actually looks directly at you, Alari, and just lets out a smile
Huh?
and a slight chuckle.
Okay, I've had enough creepy dream men talk to me tonight. Who the fuck are you? And why are you smirking and chuckling at me?
Another rune child, he says. An increase to my power.
Well, if you're who I'm thinking you are, just looking at your general appeal, you kind of went through it while you were not a baby. And therefore probably went a little bit nutso. Hello?
He's just staring at you.
Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and he
Just-
responded, hello.
Yes.
Hi.
Yeah, he's just staring at you.
It's like,
So you're in the Freljord then.
For now.
I'll be right there.
Oh, goody! Another madman after me.
And you snap back. Kuiper, everything
Yep.
that Alari had said was said out loud. You definitely
Fucking-
heard all that. You just didn't hear anything of Brand.
Are you... You're not dreaming, for a start. Alari, what are you doing?
Ugh. Oh, great. Well, this could be an issue.
Yes, it could. You've traded one madman for another. The difference is, one madman was just a powerful scientist. Now you've got a world-fueled guy after you.
Oh, goody!
So,
Doesn't really. Okay, this is going to be fun, but I've got a man after me. He seems to be on fire. Kind of like me. But not like me, because he's also slightly insane.
Kuiper's just peering.
you don't see anything there. You just see the snow slightly melting.
Oh no, he's peering at Alari.
Oh. So, the rest of the night will go. And as everyone begins to wake up, you shoo those that don't need to be around to try and hide as the
That's it.
caravan gets closer.
And just go. Ugh.
Yep, I'm assuming that you're keeping the baby and the two Yordles out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So
I'm gonna just be kind of like holding Umpo under my arm.
yeah. So the rest will hide in the caravan. I'm just saying that for Potoo as well, because Potoo's got to go get supper. And as the caravan pulls out, well, so be a portly man with a rebreather just steps out. You can see green fumes going from a backpack into this rebreather. And he just looks to you all. Where's the rest of the guys?
They had other things to do.
Right. Still, you'll pat the large area on the back of the wagon. And you hear lots of growling and shaking from it. I got one of your samples here. Do you want me to just back it? Oh, you want to what, sorry?
Inspect it.
Is that a wise idea, sir? I mean, if you die here, that's going to be on my head, and you know what it's like when...
Shut up!
Holds his hands
Don't
up.
question me.
Look, if you die, I just don't want this to come down on my head as one Ken Baron killing another, alright?
Fine.
He
Kind
will...
of goes up to look.
He will head to the back of the wagon and just lower it down. Oh, I had Ranna just messaged me.
I didn't mean actually let it out. I meant look inside the wagon to see if it's.
He's lowered it. He's lowered it enough so that it can't get out.
I'll kind of look in. Is it a Yeti?
It is not a Yeti.
Hmm.
In fact, this is another image upload situation.
Okay.
Because this thing is massive. And you, Umper, and if the Yordles wandered over as well, will get a massive chill of cold from this that just runs through your bones.
I don't feel it as much as the other.
And you see this thing in the back.
Ah. Interesting.
Well, this is what you wanted, weren't it? One of them there frowls.
Yes.
After all, you wanted to see it. Well, you know why you wanted it.
I do.
It's just a bit of silence as he looks to you. Well, do you want me to back it up into the...
Not yet.
Okay, but you know, the longer that we keep this without you doing the thing, the more she's going to know it's down here. She sees through these things.
I know she does. But, my good fellow, sadly this specimen simply won't do.
Why is that?
Well, one, we found that this ruin will do nothing to it.
Figured if any rune would be affecting on black ice, it'd be this one.
You'd think so. For some reason, no. We tested a small sample earlier. For now, I think we could probably put this one to more use.
And that use would be...
Maybe we could run a different experiment.
Alright.
See how powerful it really is.
So, what you're saying is we need to... release it somewhere?
Yes, well, if you release it here, obviously not in the cave, or anywhere near this cave, over in that direction, there's a town nearby.
You want us to release it on the populace?
Well, there is a place near here where those Winter's Claw hang out. Surely that should be enough of a challenge to see how powerful this thing really
Alright, let's see what you're getting at there. Plus, if it distracts both the sides, then we just got one other side to try and distract.
is.
Also,
For now,
I've planted the charges of you, as you asked, on the ice.
good. Now, I no longer need your assistance.
You're not really thinking of detonating that thing, aren't you? Surely that's just going to be a bit of a warning shot.
It's a contingency plan.
Because, yeah, no, I got a good look at, well, as good a look as you can while you're planting bombs on the ice, but yeah, there's something definitely void about those things.
You know what? How about this? You go back and you take up the charges. Come up with something else. I don't really want to mess with them just yet.
Make me persuasion with advantage.
Hold on. My sheet closed itself.
This guy is also going to roll an insight on you with disadvantage because, to be fair, he is shit scared of singed. Alright, I guess that would be a bit hasty. I could always go plant them somewhere else, like, what were that sacred site called again? The Ncorin.
No. Remove them and go home. You're of no longer of any use to me.
He'll just shrug, head back to his wagon.
Ah,
Fine.
leave that here. I'll handle the rest.
I thought you said I had to go drop the thing off.
No. I have a better idea. One that I don't care to discuss with you.
And how am I supposed to get back without my wagon?
Figure it out.
Make an intimidation. With advantage, because as I said, this guy is shit scared of singed at the best of days.
Oh!
Still beat him, because he's still rolling with that disadvantage. Fine, I suppose I can always try and get one of the bolts or a wagon back.
Yes. Now go.
Fine. Asshole.
What was that?
You know what I told you. You know, the friendly old Zornite greeting and farewells between Ken Barons.
Fine. Fuck off, cunt.
And as he's walking off, he's going to make one quick perception. That is higher than I was expecting it to be. He just stops, sniffs the air a bit. Oh, something's tainting the chems around here. Smells like puff cap.
There was some puff cap smoking bird around. But he's dead now.
Puff cap smoking. Intelligence check.
Oh no.
His eyes widen and he turns back to you.
Oh, not that one, you fool.
Oh. For a second, I thought he'd killed another cam baron.
No. Different. Another Vestayan. Probably bought his product or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they did have that other bird flying with them. Yeah, probably that one.
Of course.
And he'll wander off. And he leaves the wagon there that is still thrashing around.
Did
Okay.
you forget that your part of the
Shush,
deal?
shush,
Did he forget
shush.
what?
Just stays completely silent. He's just like, did he forget your part of the deal?
Maybe. I think he was terrified.
To be fair, yes. So yes, you are left with this giant thrashing wagon with a thrall in the back.
Well, thought you were going to have to perform a breakout of some sort.
Yes, we're going to have to deal with this thing. Maybe we should take it somewhere and just let it out?
I will
Sure, but we're
say,
keeping the wagon.
I will say, at this point, we'll end it there for this week because we've been recording for
Yep.
3 hours 16 minutes. It's just you two at the moment.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Like that ran on a bit longer than I was expecting, but it's fine.
Boobs.
We haven't stopped recording yet. No. It's fine.
I said boobs.
I know what I said. So thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you all next time on the Dark Tides of Runeterra.
Hey.
Bye, everyone.
Oh god, I just had an idea of something, but I need to discuss this once I stop the recording. So stopping